EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. Kirk now, the return man. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Murray a give. This is Connor. A first down for Connor and then some. The 30. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 24. 45 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ballgame. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray going to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll try and run for it with counter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Six nothing our score after 1. Play fake. Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. To throw, Mayfield. Being chased out left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Phillips providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, the return is Kirk. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that. And
he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd down and goal. Mayfield, he'll buy some time right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way up to the 49. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 now. Murray, rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Escaping the pressure right. Now Mayfield lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds. Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield on play action. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go play action. Mayfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick six, fourth quarter, that is a game-changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. What a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And again, it's Chubb. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. To throw is Murray, rolling to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Mayfield to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And down inside the 15 he goes. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. First down, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, here's Chubb again. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A give. This is Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield flushed out right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. A run for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now left side on the swing pass. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a 1st down.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they run him with Hunt. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll run for it. Chubb, and he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They'll give it to Chubb. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. Nick Chubb taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one goes for 30 yards. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On the delay, it's Mixon. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by John Johnson.
And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
2nd and 7.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And his throw is incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Flush to his right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Burrow on play action. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find Higgins.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
And the Bengals have taken the lead.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school. We're around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Mayfield on 4th down, escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Well, that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, it's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.